Why is the zombie version of Doctor Strange considered the most powerful? Anyone who has seen Doctor Strange 2 knows. Stephen once possessed his own corpse and tamed the forbidden spirits of the dead, successfully merging with them. These spirits were not only incredibly powerful, but were also naturally immune to magic. During his battle against Wanda, the wings made of spirits could extend endlessly to evade her attacks. Wanda then cast her magic directly at Strange. But to her surprise, the zombie version of Stephen immediately unleashed the dark spirits behind him. Under Stephen's command, they quickly encircled Wanda and hungrily devoured her chaos magic. Wanda was caught completely off guard, and just as she was out of options, Wong suddenly appeared behind her, seizing the moment to trap Wanda inside a magical cage. Realizing the danger she was in, she struggled with all her might to break free. Yet Wanda and Stephen were once comrades who fought side by side. So how did they end up as enemies? It all began with a nightmare Stephen had. In that dream, Stephen saw himself fighting desperately, trying to help a young girl escape from a bandaged monster. They ran with everything they had, but no matter how hard Stephen tried, the terrifying monster always caught up to them. Stephen frantically cast spells, but failed to stop the monster and save the girl, instead getting badly beaten by the creature. In a desperate moment, he considered seizing the girl's powers to save her.
What are you doing?
I can't let that thing take your power. You can't control it.
You're killing me!
I know.
But before he could act, the girl suddenly opened a portal herself. At the critical moment, Stephen managed to sever the monster's tentacle with a spell, sending the girl out of the Strange dimension. But Strange, a step too slow, was killed by the monster. The entire scene felt terrifyingly real. Stephen woke up drenched in cold sweat, only to realize it had just been a nightmare. After getting up, Stephen cleaned himself up and put on the watch Christine had given him, then headed to Christine's wedding. As the music began to play, Stephen watched as Christine in her wedding dress walked down the aisle. But what hurt him the most was that, after all those years of loving her, he was not the groom. He had once saved the world, but couldn't change this cruel reality. Memories flooded his mind, and a deep sadness welled up inside him. The love of his life was about to marry someone else. Stephen was filled with overwhelming sorrow. Suddenly, a commotion in the distance snapped him back to reality. A sense of dread surged through him. He set down his wine glass, threw on his cloak of levitation, and leapt off the balcony. The streets were in complete chaos. Just before landing, Stephen cast a spell to save a passerby. The sudden appearance of a tentacled monster startled him, and the bus it clutched in its grip caught his attention. Stephen stayed calm and used magic to dismantle the bus. Sure enough, there was a girl trapped inside. He quickly used the cloak to rescue her, but when he got a clear look at her, he was shocked. It was the very same girl from his nightmare the night before.